We understand when you have difficulty interacting with technology, the last thing that you want is difficulty interacting with someone when you need to get help. And one of the concepts that we've held close to us is this idea that we help humanize technology. So that's why we have a kind of a key mantra within support, and that is supporting those who support others. The majority of our support team is in a small town called Eau Claire, Wisconsin. It's a place where a couple hundred dorks come together every day and all they do is think about Apple management.
Yeah, I think the atmosphere of the support department is like fun but focused. Jamf Support really does feel like a family, and I think that sort of community atmosphere improves the service that we provide as well.
I think the support model at Jamf helps with our 96% customer retention rate because we develop those personal relationships. We are genuinely excited to talk to people.
I've worked in support departments at other companies before, and Jamf is pretty unique in the sense of I think how we hire people.
Traditionally, you're looking for these strong technical minds, and technology is an easy thing to teach somebody, but what we've done is really centered around empathy of an individual or the desire to want to help other people.
We hire people for more soft skills as opposed to how technical.
Who they are, how they communicate, because we know that the training is there. We have a solid training program.
It would be very safe to say that our training program here at Jamf is rigorous.
I remember that I was in training for about 4 months before I even talked to a customer. I did everything. A lot of what I did I had to fail at so I could see what happens when something goes wrong and then fix it from there.
When I was first hired at Jamf, I was baffled by the amount of time and money this company invests in new employee training.
So I think that our training prepares us to handle the technical questions on a phone call, but also puts just as much effort into training us to understand where a customer is and meet them where they're at.
I was hired as the first support person, and I still to this day remember my first phone call and the chills that I had coming up my spine because I was so nervous. And one of the coolest things in my time here is that I've been able to see hundreds of people come into our group and take their first phone call. And the only difference today is that they have this huge group of people that are there to kind of stand behind them and hold them up.
We have a little tradition here at Jamf where a support person takes their first phone call. We actually call all of the team members that are available to come over and do what we refer to as the Jamf hands. And the Jamf hands is a symbolism of, hey, we have your back, as well as putting this person on one of their first support phone calls in probably the most uncomfortable experience that they've ever had the opportunity to be in, knowing that it's only going to get better from here.
We understand, obviously, that our obligation is to help IT become more efficient, but also we have an obligation to the end users of whoever IT is trying to enable. That's why we would never do phone trees or really even just put the burden of trying to get help onto the hands of our customer.
We are here for you. We're not here for process. There have been times I have been on 6-hour calls with a customer.
The time that I spent probably 11 hours straight with one of my clients on the phone, solved the problem, got to the end of the day, came home to find a Facebook friend request, which really just showed, it's not only about solving the problem, it's also about getting to know the person.
When we help them, it elates us. It brings us back to the realization that I have helped somebody achieve something that they needed to get done, which in turn helps their end users. And that's our goal, is to help our customers succeed with Apple.
That's what Jamf is all about at the end of the day.
We desperately want to be the best company that you've ever worked with. And that's why it's our mission to provide the best possible customer experience.